What is up, everybody? It is Strider here, and welcome to the channel. Dude, this episode of The Mandalorian was absolutely insane. It was called The Jedi, and bro, this was honestly the best episode in the entire series. I cannot wait to get into it and break it down for you guys. All right, without further ado, let's just go. All right, jumping in at number one, Ahsoka is finally here. She's finally in live action. It feels so surreal. Like, this is huge. We got the name drop last episode, and we saw her back up in May when the Clone Wars was dropping. But seeing her on live action, it's completely different. It changes the game. She's like officially canon. I know I said officially twice. It doesn't really make it any more official than that, but she's here, bro. I'm excited and she looked awesome. The lightsaber fights were amazing. The action looked incredible. I cannot wait to see more of her, and I honestly hope we get to see a show at some point. That would be awesome. Like you couldn't get more. It couldn't get better than that. Like really. All right, coming in at number two, Baby Yoda, and Baby Yoda isn't even his name anymore. It's Grogu. That's a sick name, but like they just dropped it like it was nothing. Ahsoka's just like, yeah, it's Grogu. I was like, yo, what? Grogu? I mean, Baby Yoda was like, it was sticking. Like that's what we all knew him by, but we're actually getting a name for him. It's like kind of weird. And not only that, but he was taught in the Jedi Temple. So that means he was there like the same time Anakin was there, when Obi-Wan was there. He was probably there when Ahsoka was there too. He was just one of the little younglings teaching, learning the Force, all that, getting taught by probably Master Yoda. Who knows? So yeah, he had to hide his force abilities. That's I mean, who knows how strong in the force he is? Probably not crazy powerful, but he could be pretty decent. All right, so number 3, we got Ahsoka looking for Grand Admiral Thrawn. Thrawn, you heard me, dude. When Ahsoka said that, I literally jumped out of my chair. I was like, no way did she just name drop him too. We're already getting Grogu's name. We got Ahsoka with the white lightsabers, and now we're getting Grand Admiral Thrawn as well. This is insane. This episode is crazy. So that either means we're gonna get a face off between Ahsoka and Thrawn in maybe Mandalorian season 3, or better, we might be getting an Ahsoka show. Dude, that would be incredible. Like, I really hope they make an Ahsoka show. That would just be the highlight of my entire life. All right, so Din is sent to Tython by Ahsoka. Dude, when they name dropped Tython too. So Ahsoka sends Din there. She's like, "Okay, I can't really teach Grogu, but you know, if you go there with him, and like if he reaches out into the Force, another Jedi could sense it and then come to you guys' aid." So I was like, "Yo, another Jedi? Like this could be we could get Ezra Bridger, so that's a character from Star Wars Rebels if you guys didn't know, or even Cal Kestis, so like from Fallen Order. That would be a really sweet collab, like having Cal crossover. I said collab, having Cal crossover from the Fallen Order video games and into live action. I mean, you could just get the actor to do it, and I'm pretty sure he would. That'd be sick. But the Jedi, I think most people want to see, by most I mean pretty much everybody, would be Luke Skywalker. All right? Think about it. Tython, the place where the Jedi originated, having Grogu reach out into the Force, who better yet to show up than Luke Skywalker? That would be incredible. That would blow fans' minds. That would blow my mind. I want to see that, and I really hope that they do bring in Luke, because I'm sure Mark Hamill would be 100% down. They would just de-age him like it was nothing. They were able to de-age people like all the time, so I'm sure they'd be able to do it for Mark if he wanted to come back and join. All right, number 5, Mirai. So right here was some cool attention to detail. Like we get to see Mirai sitting in a tree when Din and Gorgu are like searching through the burnt down forest, looking for Ahsoka. You could see up in the tree, you could just see Mirai sitting there, and then you're like, no, wait, is that actually her? And then you're like, dude, that is her. Because I mean, she's been following Ahsoka around. You saw her in the last episode of the Clone Wars. You saw her in Rebels, and now you're seeing her here, and you're like, that is awesome. Dave Filoni and John Favreau are killing it, bro. Like they are giving the fans everything they wanted, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm all here for it. I really do appreciate everything they're doing as well. So it's just cool to see things like that. All right, number 6. This is going to be the last one on our breakdown, but this one is just talking about the title, which is the Jedi. And most people, when they think of that, they're like, "Oh, that's talking about Ahsoka, right?" But no, it's actually talking about Gorgu. And I'm not going to get used to saying Gorgu anytime soon. Every time I say that, I'm like, who is that? And then I'm like, oh, dude, that's Baby Yoda. That's such a weird thing to think of. Anyways, so yeah, so when you think of the title The Jedi, you're not thinking of Gorgu, but that's actually who it's about, or that's who I believe it's about, because Gorgu was in the Jedi Temple getting his training. So he's on his way to becoming a Jedi, and Ahsoka, she left the Jedi Order. If you remember in the Clone Wars, she dipped out. She had to go. It was her time to leave. So she was no longer a Jedi and still is no longer a Jedi. So I think the title is just talking about Gorgu. And yeah, I think that's interesting how the title could be like a double meaning. You have Ahsoka, who would you would assume is the Jedi that they're talking about, but then it's actually Gorgu. You figure out he's actually was a part of the Jedi Order. He was in the Jedi Temple. He was there getting his training. He's like all set to go. He had his Force abilities and all of that. He probably had a mini lightsaber too. You never know. All right, guys, that is going to do it for our top 6 best moments of The Mandalorian episode 5. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, maybe got a laugh or two out of it. And yeah, I will be doing more content like this revolving DC, Marvel, and even more Star Wars. So if you're into that, stay tuned. Feel free to comment down below. I would love to talk to you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay fresh.